The 15,000 lord that got double brokered. Freightmare Chronicles. The truck picked up a $15,000 shipment 3 hours ago. The freight is moving. The driver is somewhere on the highway. There's just one problem. The broker isn't completely sure who is hauling the load, and that's when a routine shipment becomes a freightmare. Welcome back to Freightmare Chronicles, where we break down the situations that can turn an ordinary shipment into a problem. Today's story involves double brokering, but instead of explaining it, let's follow a fictional shipment. Because at first, everything looks completely normal. Let's follow the load. Chapter 1. The load. A shipper needs a time-sensitive shipment moved approximately 900 miles. The cargo value is $15,000. The broker posts the shipment. Eventually, a carrier agrees to move the load for $2,500. The carrier information is submitted. The rate confirmation is sent, and a truck is dispatched. So far, everything looks normal. The driver arrives at the shipper, checks in, gets loaded, receives the paperwork, and leaves. The broker marks the shipment as picked up. Another truck successfully covered, or so everyone thinks. Chapter 2. The first red flag. 3 hours after pickup, the broker checks the tracking system. Nothing. The truck isn't reporting its location. Maybe the driver forgot to activate tracking. So the broker calls the dispatcher. No answer. Another call. Still nothing. Eventually, someone responds. We're checking with the driver. 20 minutes pass. 40. Still no tracking. That's red flag number 1. No tracking. But by itself, it doesn't mean something is wrong. Then another detail appears. Chapter 3. The driver. The broker finally receives a phone number for the driver. He calls. The driver answers. Everything sounds normal until the broker asks a question. What company are you driving for? The driver gives a name, but it's not the carrier hired. Wrong carrier name. The broker checks the rate confirmation. Different company, different information. Now there's a much bigger question. Who actually dispatched this driver? Chapter 4. The reveal. The broker puts the pieces together. The carrier hired passed the shipment to another transportation provider. The shipment has potentially been double brokered. At a basic level, double brokering occurs when a party accepts a load. The shipment has been double brokered. A party accepts a load and deceptively arranges for another carrier to haul it without authorization. Chapter 5. Follow the money. Imagine the broker agreed to pay $2,500, but the actual carrier was offered $3,200 by the intermediary. The carrier expects payment, but the broker never agreed to that rate. Now multiple companies believe they're owed money. And the $15,000 cargo is sitting on a truck controlled by a company the broker never directly hired. It's a freight security problem. Chapter 6. The freightmare. The broker must act quickly, verify identity, confirm location, ensure freight is secure, contact the shipper. Document every conversation, determine how the shipment changed hands. The customer asks, "Is my freight going to arrive?" This turns into hours of disputes, delays, and significant financial exposure, or worse. Chapter 7. What should have happened. Prevention starts early. Step 1. Verify the carrier. Don't rely on emails. Follow vetting procedures. Step 2. Watch for contact changes. Be cautious of new numbers or last-minute banking changes. Step 3. Verify the truck. Step 4. Track the shipment. Investigation is key before releasing freight. Step 5. Ask the simple question. Confirm who the driver believes dispatched them to catch discrepancies. The lesson is that small inconsistencies together are telling you to stop and verify. Finding who has your truck shouldn't be a mystery. Drivers, dispatchers, brokers, and shippers, what's the biggest red flag you've encountered? Drop your story in the comments. Thanks for watching Freightmare Chronicles. Until next time, verify the carrier, verify the truck, know who's hauling your freight.